Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world where the dynamics of relationships are constantly shifting. The world tells you that love is about power, control, and manipulation. It teaches that you must fight for attention, play games, and do everything you can to get someone to notice you. But what if the key to being treated with the respect and adoration you deserve lies not in changing who you are, but in recognizing the intrinsic value you bring into the world, into the relationship, into every interaction? Today, I want to talk about the way you can command respect, admiration, and love. Not through force, not through manipulation, but through the one thing that will make any man treat you like a queen, understanding your own worth. We were all designed with greatness within us. And it's this understanding of your worth that becomes the foundation of how others treat you. You see, your life is not about competing for someone else's validation. Your value is not tied to what someone else thinks of you. It is tied to your understanding of who you are, whose you are, and the divine purpose you are here to fulfill. When you know your worth, you do not seek validation from others. You no longer need to prove yourself because you understand that you are already enough. This is the secret. Men will treat you how you see yourself. When you walk in the knowledge of your own value, it becomes impossible for anyone to treat you as less than you are. Men are attracted to strength, confidence, and self-assurance. But this strength is not found in being domineering or controlling. It's found in knowing your purpose and living it out. It's found in the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you have a divine destiny. When you are connected to your purpose, your energy shifts. You begin to radiate a strength that attracts not just attention, but respect. Now let's talk about what respect truly means. Respect isn't about obeying commands or following rules. Respect is about honoring each other's unique qualities, strengths, and aspiration. It's about seeing the value in someone else and recognizing that their presence adds something beautiful to your life. When you respect yourself, others will follow suit. The key to making a man treat you like a queen is not in making demands or lowering your standards. It's in standing firm in your belief that you deserve to be treated with honor and love. But this doesn't just happen by thinking it into existence. It happens by walking every day as though you believe it to be true. You cannot expect others to see your worth if you do not see it first. When you recognize your own value, you set a standard for others to follow. What does it mean to be treated like a queen? It means being treated with dignity, honor, and respect. It means not allowing anyone to diminish your worth, not allowing anyone to speak to you in ways that are unkind or disrespectful. It means establishing boundaries, strong, healthy boundaries that protect your peace, your joy, and your purpose. A queen doesn't chase after love. A queen attracts it. A queen doesn't beg for respect. She demands it by the way she lives her life, by the way she carries herself, by the way she values herself. She doesn't tolerate disrespect, and when someone shows a lack of respect, she walks away. She doesn't entertain anything that does not align with her value system. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that in order to be loved, we must change, bend, or break to fit someone else's idea of who we should be. This couldn't be further from the truth. The love that you deserve is the love that comes when you are completely comfortable in your own skin, when you are fully secure in your identity. It's about embracing yourself, flaws, strengths, imperfections, and all, and standing confidently in the knowledge that you are enough just as you are. This is the greatest act of self-love, when you realize that you are worthy of the love, honor, and respect you desire. You don't need to fight for it, chase it, or compromise who you are to get it. Instead, you draw it to you by being true to yourself. This authenticity is magnetic, but you must also understand that the love and respect you seek will not come from someone who doesn't understand their own worth. Men who are unsure of their own value will not be able to see your value. But when you align with your own purpose, when you become the best version of yourself, you will attract men who have done the same. When you treat yourself like a queen, you teach those around you how to treat you. This is not arrogance. This is not pride. This is the realization that you are a reflection of something greater, something divine. You are not here by accident. Your life has purpose. And when you understand that, you start to demand the highest level of treatment in every area of your life. You no longer settle for mediocrity. You no longer tolerate disrespect. And when you make these standards clear, others will rise to meet them or they will leave. By the way, you will no longer waste time with people who don't recognize your value, but it's not just about demanding respect from others. It's about showing respect to yourself and to others. You cannot expect someone to treat you like a queen if you are not treating yourself with the same honor. When you treat yourself with love and respect, when you prioritize your own needs, when you focus on your personal growth and happiness, you become the living embodiment of what you wish to receive. So to be treated like a queen, start by being the queen of your own life. Own your worth. Recognize your value. Do not accept less than what you know you deserve. And as you do this, you will notice that the men who enter your life will treat you with the respect and love that matches the woman you have become. You are worthy, you are valuable, you are deserving of a love that honors, cherishes, and respects you. When you truly understand this, the world will reflect it back to you. And you will no longer have to chase after love or validation. Instead, you will attract all that you are worthy of and more. This, my friends, is the key to being treated like a queen. Not by changing yourself to fit someone else's mold, but by embracing your own worth and purpose. Live it, walk in it, own it, and watch as the world begins to treat you in the magnificent way you were always meant to be treated. Thank you. Knowing your worth is the foundation of how you will be treated by others. When you fully recognize your value, you stop seeking approval from outside sources. Instead, you stand firm in the belief that you are already enough. This is crucial because when you don't recognize your worth, you open the door for others to diminish your value. This doesn't happen deliberately at first, but if you continually seek validation and approval from others, you set a precedent where you accept less than you deserve. The world teaches you that your worth is something that can be earned through external accomplishments, appearances, or by meeting certain expectations. But this is a false narrative. Your value isn't tied to how much money you make, what you wear, or how many people admire you. Your worth is intrinsic. It's embedded in your very being. It was set before you ever did anything, before you achieved any success or received any praise. The truth is that you are valuable simply because you exist. When you know your worth, it shifts your entire perspective. You no longer feel the need to prove yourself, chase after recognition, or beg for love and respect. Instead, you start living from a place of abundance and assurance. You don't wait for others to define your value. You set your own standards and refuse to allow anyone to treat you less than what you know you deserve. People who understand their worth don't chase after approval. And they certainly don't settle for anything less than respect and love. They walk confidently in their purpose, knowing that their presence adds value to any relationship or situation. Their self-assurance isn't rooted in arrogance or pride, but in the quiet knowledge of their inherent worth. And this is magnetic. When you carry yourself in this way, others will treat you with the respect and admiration you deserve. However, this isn't something that happens overnight. It's a journey. Recognizing your worth is a constant practice, especially in a world that often makes you feel like your value is based on external conditions. But once you commit to knowing and believing in your worth, you will notice how others begin to treat you differently. They won't be able to help it because you are teaching them how to treat you simply by how you treat yourself. Living with purpose is the key to unlocking the kind of respect and admiration that makes others treat you as you deserve. Purpose is not something you find after searching the world. It's something that already exists within you. It is the divine assignment that you were uniquely created to fulfill. When you tap into this purpose, you begin to live with intention, and this radiates outward. People are drawn to those who know where they are going and why they are going there. There is an undeniable magnetism in someone who is aligned with their purpose. When you are connected to your purpose, you walk with a certain kind of confidence that others cannot help but recognize. This confidence doesn't stem from arrogance, but from the security that comes with knowing you are living in alignment with your calling. It becomes clear to others that you are not just passing through life. You are here to make an impact. This kind of energy is inspiring, and it naturally earns respect. Living with purpose also means that you are not easily swayed by the opinions or actions of others. You are grounded in the belief that you are walking a path that is bigger than anything anyone else could offer you. Because of this, you no longer need validation from others. You no longer find yourself seeking approval because your focus is on fulfilling your divine assignment. This purpose-driven life acts as a shield against negativity and unnecessary distractions. Men and people in general are attracted to strength, but true strength doesn't come from being domineering or controlling. It comes from being rooted in something greater than yourself, from knowing that your life is a reflection of something divine. It's this purpose that gives you an unshakable foundation, making you unmovable in your convictions. It's this strength that commands respect because it reflects the highest form of self-awareness and clarity. When you live with purpose, you teach others how to treat you. They can sense that you are someone who is not easily manipulated or swayed. They know that you are living a life of integrity and intentionality, and that demands respect. People will be drawn to you because of the depth and authenticity you exude. And as you continue to live out your purpose, your energy will attract the kind of love and respect that mirrors the commitment you have to your own life's work. Setting healthy boundaries is essential to ensuring that you are treated with the respect and dignity you deserve. Boundaries are not about shutting others out or building walls. They are about establishing clear lines that protect your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. When you set boundaries, you send a message to others about how you expect to be treated and what you will no longer tolerate. It's a clear declaration that your time, energy, and peace are valuable, and you will not allow anyone to take them for granted. Without boundaries, it's easy to become overwhelmed, drained, and disrespected. People will take as much as you allow them to, and before you know it, you'll be left feeling undervalued and emotionally depleted. Setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It is about protecting yourself from toxic behaviors and situations and ensuring that you are always in environments where you can thrive, grow, and feel safe. When you understand that your peace and well-being are non-negotiable, you begin to see how much your boundaries impact the way others treat you. Healthy boundaries help you to create balance in your relationships. They allow you to give of yourself in a way that is not draining. You teach others that you are worthy of respect by how you treat yourself. And one of the best ways to do this is by setting firm boundaries. When you clearly communicate your limits, you are giving people the opportunity to show respect for you. You are letting them know that you expect mutual consideration, honesty, and kindness in your interaction. Setting boundaries also means that you are willing to walk away from relationships or situations that no longer serve you. You refuse to tolerate disrespect, dishonesty, or anything that compromises your well-being. This doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It simply means you are honoring your needs and prioritizing your health and happiness. When you set healthy boundaries, you eliminate the unnecessary drama and chaos that comes from letting others overstep. Boundaries are also a reflection of self-respect. When you draw clear lines, you are telling yourself that you are worth protecting, that your peace matters, and that your time and energy are valuable. This self-respect acts as a shield, and as others see you stand firm in your boundaries, they too will begin to treat you with the respect that you demand. Attracting respect and love rather than chasing it is one of the most empowering truths you can embrace. When you are confident in who you are and aligned with your purpose, respect and love follow you naturally. The idea that you need to chase after someone's affection or approval is rooted in insecurity and a lack of self-awareness. You are already whole, complete, and valuable just as you are. You do not have to beg for love, chase after it, or compromise your worth to get it. The secret lies in focusing on being the best version of yourself without needing external validation. When you focus on your own growth and happiness, you begin to emanate a type of energy that is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who are secure in their own identity, who live purposefully, and who are at peace with themselves. This attraction isn't superficial. It's grounded in authenticity. When you work on yourself, developing your talents, honing your skills, and nurturing your emotional health, you begin to radiate an inner glow that others notice. This is the kind of energy that doesn't have to chase after anyone, it simply attracts. Respect works the same way. When you have self-respect, you set a standard for how others should treat you. You no longer accept behavior that disrespects you or undermines your worth. You teach others how to treat you by demonstrating your own standards. Through your actions, by living in alignment with your values and not compromising for anyone, you create a space where respect is not just given, it is demanded. This isn't a forceful demand, but one that comes through the strength of your presence and the clarity of your boundaries. Attracting love is the same principle. You attract love when you love yourself first. Not in a selfish, egotistical way, but in a healthy, nurturing way. Loving yourself means recognizing your own worth, taking care of your needs, and making choices that honor your well-being. When you cultivate this kind of self-love, you no longer feel the need to seek out approval from others. You become a magnet for the kind of love that mirrors your own self-respect and kindness. By focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, you naturally attract the relationships and respect you deserve. You will find that people are drawn to your energy, your authenticity, and your strength. Instead of chasing after love and validation, you will be living in such a way that it comes to you effortlessly. Treating yourself with respect is the cornerstone of teaching others how to treat you. It begins with a fundamental belief that you are worthy of kindness, care, and consideration, and it manifests in how you carry yourself every day. When you treat yourself with respect, you demonstrate to the world that you will not accept anything less than the best, and others will naturally follow suit. Self-respect is not about arrogance or pride. It's about acknowledging your intrinsic worth and refusing to allow others to undermine it. One of the most powerful ways to show respect to yourself is by setting healthy boundaries. These boundaries protect your time, your energy, and your emotional well-being. They are not about creating walls between you and others, but about ensuring that you are not drained or diminished by people who do not value you. When you treat yourself with respect, you make it clear that your needs matter, your time is precious, and your peace is non-negotiable. Others will see this in the way you navigate relationships, and they will either align with your standards or step away. Self-respect also means being true to your values and living authentically. It's about making choices that reflect who you are, rather than compromising yourself to please others. When you live in alignment with your values, you send a message to the world that you are unwavering in your commitment to yourself. This strength of character attracts people who respect you and value your authenticity. Those who do not appreciate you for who you are will fall away, and that is a natural part of the process. Treating yourself with respect involves taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health. It means prioritizing your own well-being, seeking joy and fulfillment, and making decisions that support your growth. When you show yourself love and care, it's easier to extend that same kindness to others. You will no longer accept relationships or situations that are toxic, draining, or disrespectful. You will recognize that you are worthy of healthy, uplifting interactions that nurture your spirit. As you continue to demonstrate respect for yourself, you will notice that others begin to mirror your behavior. They will treat you with the same care and consideration you give to yourself. Self-respect is not just about the boundaries you set with others. It's about the boundaries you set within yourself, holding yourself to a higher standard and never settling for less than you deserve. In conclusion, the key to being treated like a queen lies not in changing who you are to meet someone else's expectations, but in fully recognizing your own worth, living with purpose, setting boundaries, attracting respect and love, and treating yourself with the highest regard. These are not just abstract ideas. They are practical actions that empower you to create the life and relationships you deserve. When you embrace these principles, you begin to walk through life with a sense of inner confidence that transforms the way you interact with others and how they interact with you. Knowing your worth is the first and most important step. When you understand that your value is inherent and not dependent on external approval, you stop seeking validation and instead begin to walk in the truth of who you are. Your worth is not determined by anyone else's opinion of you. And when you internalize this, you can no longer be easily swayed by negative criticism or manipulative behavior. People will naturally begin to treat you with the same respect and admiration you show yourself. Living with purpose is another powerful way to command respect and love. When you are connected to your divine purpose and live intentionally, your actions, decisions, and energy radiate strength and clarity. People are drawn to those who are focused, purposeful, and unwavering in their commitments. This energy attracts others who recognize your value, and more importantly, it teaches people how to treat you with the respect you deserve. You become someone who is not easily influenced by external opinions or situations because your foundation is rooted in something greater than the approval of others. Setting healthy boundaries is a crucial aspect of maintaining your self-worth and peace. Boundaries teach others how to treat you. By setting clear limits and not tolerating disrespect or unhealthy behaviors, you protect your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. Boundaries are not about controlling others. They are about taking control of your own life and ensuring that you create space for respect and love. When you establish firm boundaries, you give others the opportunity to treat you with the dignity you deserve. People who truly respect you will honor these boundaries, while those who don't will fall away, making room for more supportive and loving relationships. Attracting love and respect comes from a place of self-assurance and confidence. You do not have to chase love or beg for attention when you are already secure in your own identity. Love flows effortlessly to those who understand and value themselves. The same is true for respect. When you respect yourself, you set a high standard that others will meet or walk away from. Living authentically and prioritizing your well-being creates a life that naturally attracts the kind of love, respect, and admiration you deserve. Finally, treating yourself with respect is the foundation on which all of these principles stand. When you value yourself, you show others how to value you. By prioritizing your needs, protecting your peace, and refusing to accept anything less than what you deserve, you become a magnet for the kind of relationships that uplift and nourish you. Self-respect is the silent force that transforms your interactions and ensures that you are always treated with the care and consideration you are worthy of. in a world that often teaches you to look outside yourself for validation. It is essential to remember that true power comes from within. By embracing these principles, you stop looking for validation from others and instead start living as the powerful, valuable, and deserving individual you are always meant to be. When you stand firmly in your worth, you will find that the world begins to treat you with the love, respect, and admiration that you've always deserved.